The Feast of Saints Peter and Paul, or Solemnity of Saints Peter and Paul, is a liturgical feast in honor of the martyrdom in Rome of the apostles, Saint Peter and Saint Paul, which is observed on the 29th of June. The celebration is of ancient origin, the date selected being the anniversary either of their death or of the translation of their relics. Catholic Church. In the general Roman calendar, the celebration is a solemnity. In earlier editions, it was ranked as a double, greater double, or first-class feast. It is a holy day of obligation in the Latin Church, although individual conferences of bishops can suppress the obligation. In England, Scotland and Wales the feast is observed as a holy day of obligation, while in the United States and Canada, it is not. In Malta it is a public holiday and in Maltese known as El Imnaja. On this feast, newly created metropolitan archbishops receive from the Pope the primary symbol of their office, the pallium. Byzantine tradition. For Eastern Orthodox and some Eastern Catholic Christians, this feast also marks the end of the Apostles' Fast. It is considered a day of recommended attendance, wherein one should attend the all-night vigil on the eve, and the Divine Liturgy on the morning of the feast. For those who follow the traditional Julian calendar, the 29th of June falls on the Gregorian calendar date of the 12th of July. In the Russian Orthodox tradition, Macarius of Unz's miracle of the Moose is said to have occurred during the Apostles' Fast and the Feast of Saints Peter and Paul that followed it. Ecumenical importance. In recent decades, this feast, along with that of St. Andrew, has been of importance to the modern ecumenical movement as an occasion on which the Pope and the Patriarch of Constantinople have officiated it. Services designed to bring their two churches closer to intercommunion. This was especially the case during the pontificate of Pope John Paul II, as reflected in his encyclical Ut Unum Sint. Among Doukhobors, although the Doukhobors do not venerate Saints Pache, the feast of Saint Peter and Saint Paul has traditionally been a day of celebration for them. Since 1895, it has acquired a new significance as a commemoration of the burning of the arms, the Doukhobors' destruction of their weapons, as a symbol of their refusal to participate in government-sponsored killing. It is celebrated now by their descendants as simply Peter's Day, sometimes referred to as the Doukhobor or Peace Day, public holiday. The feast is observed in Rome because St. Paul and St. Peter are patron saints of the Eternal City. It is also a public holiday of the Canton of Ticino, Switzerland, as well as parts of the Canton of Lucerne and Graubünden.